The valuable lesson. In a cozy little house, warm morning sunlight streamed through the window, casting soft, golden rays across the living room. Alan, a 9-year-old boy, lived with his parents and his 11-year-old sister, Violet. While the family wasn't wealthy, they were close-knit and comfortable. Alan's parents always tried to provide the best they could for their children's education. But lately, Alan had stopped being the diligent student he once was. Violet, Alan's older sister, often spent hours glued to the computer, neglecting her studies. Watching her, Alan began to imitate her habits. After dinner, he wouldn't bother to brush his teeth or wash his hands, and he'd climb into bed with the same dirty socks he'd worn all day. Every day after school, he'd barely put down his backpack before jumping into a chair, turning on the computer, and diving into his favorite games. One weekend morning, the weather was clear, and a gentle breeze filled the air. Alan woke up early, grabbed his iPad from the living room, climbed back into bed, and quietly watched his favorite games. In the kitchen, Alan's mother noticed him engrossed in the screen. She approached him and gently reminded him,
Alan, it's not good to look at your tablet so early. It's bad for your eyes.
It's fine, Mom. I'm just watching for a bit.
Your eyes are precious, Alan. Don't do something you'll regret later.
but Alan only nodded briefly, brushing off her words and returning his gaze to the screen. Over the next few days, Alan's eyes started to blur, and he felt uncomfortable whenever he looked at the blackboard in class. Here's a list of vocabulary words and phrases from the story The Valuable Lesson. Vocabulary words. 1. Cozy, comfortable, warm, and inviting. 2. Golden rays, soft sunlight that appears warm and yellow. 3. Close-knit, a family or group with strong relationships. 4. Neglecting, failing to care for or attend to something. 5. Imitate, copying the actions or behavior of someone else. 6. Diligent, hardworking, and dedicated. 7. Dismissive, showing a lack of interest or concern. 8. Engrossed, deeply focused or absorbed in something. 9. Blurred, to become unclear or fuzzy. 10. Precious, very valuable or important. Phrases. 1. Warm morning sunlight streamed through the window describes sunlight coming in warmly through a window. 2. Casting soft golden rays across refers to the gentle lighting of an area by sunlight. 3. Diving into his favorite games means to become very absorbed in playing games. 4. Brush his teeth or wash his hands, a reminder of basic hygiene habits. 5. Grabbed his iPad from the living room, picking up a tablet to use. 6. It's not good to look at your tablet so early, advice about limiting screen time. 7. It's bad for your eyes, a warning that excessive screen use can harm eyesight. 8. Climbed into bed with the same dirty socks illustrates neglecting hygiene. 9. Gentle breeze filled the air describes a soft, pleasant wind. 10. Regret later, feeling sorry about an action or decision in the future.